like to have a little more clarification on it, this is your opportunity to ask questions so you can get more cards, and whoever has the most cards, like I said at the end, gets the prizes. So, does anybody have any other questions? Oh, yes, Sarah.
Will you send your list to us?
Yes. Yes, I will. I will send the list out. I'll send it to Cindy, and she'll send it out. Yes, Cindy?
How many shows do you have to do?
Well, the good thing is that you don't have to do any specific number of shows. It's really what your preference is. Like I said, you know, if you're wanting a hobby or more, it's based on that. But we recommend that you do at least 2 shows a month, because by doing that, you're constantly in front of people, you're keeping things going, you're staying fresh with what's going on, and you're building your calendar and your network. And so there's not a mandatory number, but that's what we recommend.
Do you have to buy the big kit, or can you buy a small kit?
You can actually buy whatever you want, honestly. There's a small one for $99 for, that has $345 worth of product in it, and then there's the large one that's $159 that has $580 worth of product in it. So I don't make any money off of that, nobody does, but I would say if you can swing the large one, I'd go with the large one, because there's so much more goodies in it.
How much do you make off of each show?
Each show is on average about $500 in product sales, and so on average a new consultant will make about $100 per show, on average.
What other incentives are there? And for me?
As becoming a new consultant, every single month there's something different. We never know, you know, what it's going to be, but the cool thing was this month, by having 2 shows in by the 15th, you get the garlic and brie baker plus 6 seasonings, which I think we decided was $58 a value, which is huge. Oh my gosh, $58 value for free, or if you do 3 shows through the month. So every single month there's something different. Right now they're doing, if you do 2 shows by the 15th, you get something, or 3 shows throughout the month. And so that's really cool that they're offering that. And then there's also, you get trips, which are the best incentive that is out there, and you work all year long to be able to earn them. We'll find out this December what the trip is for next year, and you find out how many points it is, and then you can set aside, okay, this is the trip I want, and you just work towards it and reach your goals along the way. And so, did y'all have any other questions about trips? No? Okay. Yes?
What is there a sign-up bonus?
Yes, there is an incentive for joining. Every single month there's something different. For this month, you know, we used the rock crock tonight to make the chocolate lava cake, and so you could definitely get that for free by just ordering your kit and giving Paper Chef a try. And so, you would be able to pick either the small or the large one just by doing $12.50 in sales in 30 days, and on average that's about 2 to 3 parties. So, not that difficult because everybody loves Paper Chef. Okay.
Do you have to dress up?
No, you do not have to dress up. I liked something that I heard on the call the other night was just to dress one step up. So, you know, kind of where you're comfortable, but just one extra thing to make it, you know, just a little bit more. So I liked that the other night.
Unless you do a theme. I've done pajama parties and I wore pajamas.
Now, of course, if there's a theme, I'm going to wear PJs.
Yeah.
What is a helpful tip of a person that's getting started?
A helpful tip for a person that's getting started is to go full speed, right off the bat. Book as many parties as you can. Just go, go, go. And my recommendation is 8 parties in the first 60 days, so that we use the airplane analogy a lot, but I think it's so fitting, and that's why we use it, is because to get an airplane off the ground, you have to go full speed ahead. And so once your airplane's in the air, then you can kind of cruise, you know, find your cruising altitude. So, you know, if 8 and 60 days wasn't really what you were looking for, you can cut back a little bit. But if that is what you want and you want more, then you've got the contacts, you've got the bookings, you've got the shows going, that you can just keep going forward. And so that's my recommendation, is just give it all you got, make your list of 100, call everybody you know. Yes.
What is the commission scale and how do I earn more?
The commission, every consultant starts out at 20% every single month. Excuse me. And as your sales go up throughout the month, then your commission goes up with it. And so with that, you know, you get started 20%, and then you have one party, you're at 500 in sales, and then you have another party, and it's at, you know, 750, so that gets you up to the 1250, so you're now on a different commission. Your commission goes up throughout the month. And then once you reach 15,000 in career sales, you actually get a bump in commission, so that's nice. So once you reach that, you would start at 22% instead of 20% every single month. And so that's the first way, and then as you grow a team and people join your team with you, then you have different percentages that join there as well.
What is the benefits of having a party?
The benefits of having a party for the host. The host receives all kinds of host benefits and gets to go on a nice little shopping spree at the end. And so you start out with free product, and then you have half price product, and then you have 60% off item for the month, and then you get a discount on the rest of your order. So it's a nice little discounted shopping spree that everybody gets to
You
get.
haven't picked on her yet.
I'm sorry, you like,
I was raising my hand.
no, like yell at me. Here, there's two. Ask both.
Okay. Does a fundraiser count as a party? Count towards
Yes.
however many parties you have?
Absolutely. A fundraiser does count, and that's a great way to get in front of a lot of different people and be able to, also support a cause at the exact same time.
Okay. And is there a minimum number of orders to be considered a show?
It's a minimum amount of sales, and so a minimum of $150 in sales to count as a party to be able to turn in. So you can't even turn in a party until it's at least 150. Okay, I'm out of cards, but does anybody have any other questions?
Did you say something this time? Yes. I was asking for them.
Okay, here you go. Yes, ma'am.
What is like a bridal shower or something? How does that actually work?
I actually just did one on Saturday, and the way it works, are you talking for the bride?
Yes.
Okay, the way it works for the bride is she's the host, and so everyone comes to the shower and buys her gifts there. And so on the invitation you put, don't buy a gift, don't bring a gift, you can look at her registry here, and then I just have her create a registry just like she would going, Bed Bath & Beyond or anything like that. And then when everybody gets there, then they look through her registry and they pick things off that they want to get her. And then anything else that they buy also counts towards her host rewards. So she's getting all the gifts as the bride, and then she's the host, so all those gifts are growing her product sales.
How would you approach a bride about it?
I would just tell her, oh my gosh, you have no idea how much stuff that you can get. It's insane. If I would have known when I was getting married that they existed, I would have done it, because brides take the cake. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me how much stuff they get, because they get all the gifts plus all the rewards. And so it's absolutely insane. I was a little jealous on Saturday.
Obviously, someone else is hosting it for her. Usually there's a family member or a bridesmaid or, people that are actually acting as the host, so she's not really hosting her own, but you give her the host benefits.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how it works. And then some bridal showers I've gone in and, we've broken up into little groups, and they've each made a small little recipe so that they could, be involved. I've also broken them up into groups, given them, the full table of here are all the ingredients, y'all make up your own recipe. And then I know Cindy does the chicken in the deep covered baker as well to show off the deep covered baker.
I have
So there's
the
a lot
bride
of
do it. I teach the bride how to do the 30-minute chicken. So we put an apron on her, we get her, and we surprise her because she doesn't know. And usually they freak out when they find out they're going to have to do this chicken. They've never done one. So it's real cute.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different options that are available, but it's a really fun way. And something that I learned from Sally was, as the hostesses, we got our hostess gift beforehand, so she had a few things to open at the shower, and then each of the items on the registry, another host had cut out and had ready, so people picked it and put it in a small little bag with tissue paper and a little note. So we still had the time for her to sit down and open gifts and stuff like that. So that was really fun. I really liked that idea. It worked great, Sally.
So how do you do the registry? Sorry.
The registry I set up, I'm still old school on the other website. And so I put on there, since we don't have an actual registry right now, I just go under my news section in the website. I'm assuming Beta has a news section as well.
Yes, you can do the same thing on Beta.
Same thing? Okay.
Same thing on Beta.
So I just go under there and I create the registry, and I put a direct link within the registry to get to the party. So everything that goes out to people is to get to the registry, and then within the registry is the link to the party, because it can get kind of confusing, so you just got to make sure that they understand, and I word it very carefully that this is to the registry and then within, and you have to repeat several times for them to understand. But it's worked really well, and I've actually been using the bit.ly links to shorten it up. I'm going to explain that later. And so bit.ly links will shorten it up so you don't have like the paperchef.biz/Krystle Jackson. Yeah, nobody wants to type that in. So anyways, but yeah, that's how it is. And once people start buying, then I create a section under it that says already purchased, and I just move things down to the lower part to keep the registry fresh. Yes, ma'am.
I just set up, or have scheduled a bridal shower for early spring now.
Mhm.
My bride is wanting to get our stainless steel. Okay, now of course I told her what you just said. She'll still get the host rewards, because her sister-in-law was going to organize it. But she was wondering if people could contribute, say, money towards buying the whole set, just in case she doesn't want to use a half price on the set.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure they could do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. People can contribute the money.
But make sure the money is given to you, the consultant.
That's what I told
Not to
her.
the bride.
Okay, that's
They
what I
need to
said.
make a check or bring cash and a card and give it to you,
Okay.
and then you'll get the cookware for her. I had a bridal shower one time where a bunch of people gave the bride money, and at the end of the shower, she says, I think I'll just keep the money.
Oh.
So make sure money is given to you.
Well, that's what I
to
had
apply
said,
to
so,
that
okay,
purpose.
good, all right.
Yes.
Then I did it right.
All of a sudden, she had this huge envelope of money, and she's thinking, I'll just keep all this money.
Yeah. So yes, you can do that.
Okay, good.
I think sometimes like the mother might buy it, the parents might get together and buy it for them or something too.
Yes. Okay. All right. And in my
Okay, so
instance,
you
since
wanna
I was
draw
one of
a
the
winner?
hostess, we were doing the cookware, so I added it onto another show beforehand, so I still got the points for it because I didn't want her to make it half price on.
I would recommend them using the
Like,
money
maybe
that
not.
combines for the half price and then getting more stuff for her kitchen with the leftover money.
You just have to
I'm
be
sorry.
careful because half-price items, are not building a host program. So
Yeah,
just be
that's true.
careful with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay,
You wanna draw a
and then,
winner?
yes, our winners. Who has the most cards? Can y'all count them up? How many?
Wow, you asked a lot of questions.
I know, she did.
I tried for you.
We have 5.
You have 5?
Anybody beat 5?
Mm-hmm.
I have 6.
Right there.
All right. Okay, so you get to pick between bamboo spoon, chip clip, knife. All right, and second up, chip clip or spoon.
You want?
Just spoon. All right, and who got